Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. Happy Sunday to you guys, providing it's a Sunday where you guys are at. Listen, I'm gonna do traditional Sunday dinner today. Like, it's a task. I love our culture. I love our meals, but the task of preparing them, it's so labor intensive. Even though it's not, it is and it's not. I'm just gonna do rice and peas with chicken and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do today. It's 2:26 p.m. and many people have completed preparing their Sunday dinner. So it's traditional for your Sunday dinner to be ready immediately after breakfast. So by 11 a.m. or 12 noon is when Sunday dinner is normally, done preparing, ready, and you can have your dinner by noon. But for people like me, that by noon Sunday dinner, it doesn't always work out for me, but it's good when you can get it done by noon and then you just have the rest of the afternoon for yourself. You watch a movie with your family and, you may get ice cream or you may get ice cream from the day before and, just having ice cream and popcorn. So a lot of people will be doing that today, irrespective of Hurricane Melissa. The people who are stronger, they have to be strong for the people who aren't so strong at this point in time. So I'm just here on my channel to give you guys a little bit of an update about what is going on in Jamaica. Electricity has been restored to 76% of the island at this point in time. We got some linesmen. These linemen are from Louisiana, specifically Louisiana. The United States government keeps consistently expanding their help to us, their aid and assistance. And we are grateful for that because, every country has their challenge at this point. The Canadian government has also been helping us, and we have linesmen from Barbados. Barbados has been helping us. Other Caribbean islands, they have been helping us as well. Guyana has been helping us as well. So the government has removed so far more than 300 tons of waste. That's a lot. So you can understand that is just houses and trees, board houses and trees, for the most part. Now, we have a lot of medics here from all across the walks of life. People from Israel are here. People from Yemen are here. We have doctors from the Dutch Kingdom, doctors and nurses. So we have been blessed and we are fortunate. Jamaica is always a country that is, friends to all, enemy of none. As I've always told you guys that as Jamaicans, we don't pick problems with people. We agree to disagree and we keep it moving. We only pick problems with people if they are trying to oppress our fellow brothers and sisters in the motherland. And we don't necessarily pick problem with them. We'll launch several campaigns, in aid of our brothers and sisters in the motherland. And if we, have to let a country know that we don't stand with you because what you're doing is wrong, we're going to do that. Our island is especially sensitive to the people of the motherland. And that is because, if you guys know about slavery, that's where the slave trade started. So you can understand that it started in Ghana. Then they moved on to Nigeria and stuff. So you understand that most Jamaicans are of Ghanaian and Nigerian descent. And as such, there's a lot of sensitivity around those two countries, and there's a lot of sensitivity around Ethiopia as well. So there's a lot of sensitivity in Jamaica, when it comes to these African nations, we still feel connected to them. And that's a connection that we will never let go of anytime. We're not going to let go of it because we don't know if one day we're going to have to return. And over the years, a lot of Jamaicans have been returning. Yes, some of these African nations, they may not accept people from other African nations, but for some reason, as Jamaicans, we're normally welcome in those countries. Once you go in, you provide some form of identification, you're on good behavior, you automatically get your citizenship, especially for Ghana. Ghana is very welcoming and accepting of Jamaicans, and Nigeria as well. But the road to recovery, it's going well so far. The main problem is now housing. The government is working on that assiduously, but so many people have lost their homes that the government is like, if someone should give us 1 million home at this point, I would say that would definitely be the fix. But when we get, 5 or 3 here and there, we still have a huge gap to fill with a lot of people. Now, a lot of communities, they have drinking water at this point, and we have the medevac team that flies into the isolated areas they have a routine that they go by to check on the people who are in what we call desolate places or remote areas or off-grid areas. We have Medicorp that deals with that, and we have Doctors Without Border who is doing that for us. They are basically from all over the world, but I know some of them are from Yemen. And when they arrive here, they're like, the images on the TV doesn't do any justice to the magnitude of how bad things are here. So, it goes to show. Now, what else is happening in Jamaica at this point? We have an outbreak of leptospirosis. 6 people have died so far. So they're trying to nip that in the bud as much as possible. But as you guys know, with any area that has been hit by a disaster, that is something that is, almost, I have to say it is unavoidable, because normally in the tropics and the subtropics, leptospirosis lives in the tropics and subtropics, right? So it has always been here. It's just that the numbers annually were very low, like maybe 1 to 2 deaths per year. That is normally the number. But now with an outbreak, the numbers are spiking rapidly. So we have 14 parishes, and it has been detected in 8 of the 14 parishes so far. So the government is, sending out more awareness, more, encouraging people to be more proactive in their actions and all of that. But the unity is still here. There's some amount of division, naturally. That's not something that we can, even if we want to end it, some people will always be divided no matter what. I don't know why. It really doesn't make sense. But, India has sent us some medical assistance as well. India has a lot of doctors. Cuba too. The Cubans are here. Jamaica and Cuba always has this weird relationship. And when I say weird, what I mean is a sense that they look out for each other. They never ditch each other nor abandon each other. So the Cubans have a history with us. They've been here and they're not leaving. And we love and appreciate everyone. It doesn't matter who you are, Jews, Israelis, Palestinian, we're friends to all. So, once you're not causing any harm or any threat to anyone, we're good. But that's just a little update for those who wanted to know. And we're going to talk some more about celebrity gossips in the other videos. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and have a great day. Peace.